Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial agent Verona. Where we last left off, we were heading over to the unfinished Colossus to locate one of the slave leaders that were having a rebellion around the Colossus itself, who may have had information on some distance here in the capital. We located a data pad with some encrypted information that we handed off to Intelligence HQ, and obviously on our way back we were asked to report to Darth Jadis himself, who was telling us his ideology behind what he views the Sith Empire and how it should be. Obviously we just came from speaking to him, and Watcher 2 contacted us asking to head over to the Nexus Room Cantina, where they apparently have a new lead on, obviously, the distant activities, which is exactly what we're going to do. I can't remember when we hit level 20 if we actually summoned our Hollow statue. I think we hit level 20 just after leaving the missions for the unfinished Colossus, so we'll check that out. Might as well do it now. Oh, we got Sleep Dart. It's actually a really good ability.
We're getting good.
I need to probably... yeah, we'll put it there. Sleep Dart is an ability that you can only use in stealth. It doesn't affect droids, but puts the target to sleep for 60 seconds. Damage will break the effect, and only one target can be incapacitated at a time. The good thing about Sleep Dart is, if you put them to sleep, you can basically bypass enemies. It doesn't actually aggro the enemy when you Sleep Dart them, so it's especially useful in flashpoints, or if you want to sneak behind a particular powerful enemy who is susceptible to it. Really fun, really good skill to have. Probably be making a great deal of use out of it. How are our crew skills right now? Not very good. We're going to need to be gathering more resources or send Kaleo on some crew skill missions before our flashpoint in the future. Let's get ourselves comfortable.
This is Watcher 2, signal established. I've tapped into the Cantina holocams, Agent. I can see you from 6 different angles. We're ready to go.
Give me the rundown.
So, Theodore Mindak is a genius inventor and entrepreneur working with the Radicals. Unfortunately, Theodore is being sheltered by the Sith Lord Grathan. Grathan turns a blind eye to Theodore's affiliations in exchange for weapon designs.
I assume you're not briefing me over drinks for my comfort.
No. You're here for a very specific reason. Dealing with Grathan directly isn't an option. He's involved in a power struggle with the other Dark Lords. In essence, he's gone rogue. However, Theodore's daughter Samara frequents this cantina. She has access to Theodore's workshop in Grathan's estate.
You think she's willing to turn against family?
We believe so. Samara Mindak is rich, young, and willing to flaunt her advantages. She's popular with the Cast City elite, but hardly beloved. No meaningful connections or reputation. Our profile suggests she'll cooperate if given incentives. I've located her in a private lounge. It's up to you how to handle her.
She won't be a problem.
Once Samara's told you how to reach her father's workshop, head to Lord Grathan's estate. Send us anything you find on Theodore's computers.
Consider it done.
Go. I'll be watching.
Excellent. So we need to find this Samara Mindak.
good a Mandalorians if they can't escort a few trade shipments? It's not like we need them for the war.
Stop obsessing about the mercenaries, Oban. You wish you could carry a Vira blade.
You get vicious after a while, don't you?
Sure. I'm gonna go talk to someone else now.
She's a brat, but she's got spirit. Want to break it?
And look at you. Enjoying yourself? It's not the worst party I've ever been to. But it needs improvement, you know?
I know what you mean. But things are looking up now.
Yeah, I guess. A military girl's allowed to have a good time. You're military, right? You've got that in-charge kind of look. And the weapons.
I'm not military, I'm from Imperial intelligence.
I see. You're going to make me mysteriously disappear.
Samara, be careful. You need to take this seriously.
Shut up, Oban. I said I'm done with you. So, tell me, how can I serve the Empire?
There are anti-government radicals operating on Drummond Cars. Tell me about them.
I don't know what you're talking about. My dad's the one who always complained about the government. Anyway, if you want to talk to SWTOR, not sure what I can do. He isn't seeing a lot of visitors.
Come on. Give me what I need, then you can get back to your party.
Listen up! I'm pretty, but I'm not dumb. My father's inventions made us rich, so I don't want that taken away. No government seizure, okay? I want all his credits, all his property transferred to my accounts. Seem like a good deal?
Watcher 2, I assume you're following along. Can we accommodate her?
If the information pans out, we'll give you what you want, Samara.
Well, okay, good then. We've got terms. Theovor's workshop is in Lord Graffin's estate. It's sealed tight. I'll give you my codes, but you still need a guard's keycard.
We're finished here. Stay out of trouble.
Fine. I have a party to get back to.
She's gonna get herself killed very, very quickly.
You and me?
As Kalia said, she is quite a brat. And quite willing to sell out her own family as well. Oh dear. So yeah, with the key code, well, with her passcodes, you've learned the location of Mindak's workshop from his daughter. But to gain access, you'll need to obtain an access card from a guardsman patrolling the second level of the central compound of Lord Graffin's estate. I wonder how the father's going to feel when we tell him his daughter basically ratted him out. Now we're just going to head over this way to see if there's a quest over here. There normally is at this point in time. No. Interesting. I wonder if they've moved the NPC somewhere. Huh. Let's see what the mission terminal has to say. Explosive discontent. Yeah, they may have moved the NPC. Normally there's a mission to go locate a group known as the Revanites, who believe that the Sith Emperor, who has been silent, is none other than Revan himself, Revan being a hero of both the Jedi and the Sith Empire. He was a Dark Lord of the Sith. I think it's hundreds of years ago. I'm trying to remember the chronologic order of this game after the events of Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. But he's kind of a big deal. But obviously, the Revanite quest chain is quite extensive. I think there's like 3 or 4 little things you need to do depending on, and obviously depending on some of your responses, it can actually make you do other little tasks as well. And one of the tasks is to go into Lord Graffin's estate. Or it was. I'm imagining they'd moved the NPC, but we'll find out. We'll find out together. Anyhow, this mission terminal. It says, warning, enter plaza at your own risk. Terrorist attacks have targeted the area. Patrols have deactivated multiple bombs in the city plaza, but are not certain the area is secure. The Dark Council calls upon all able bodies to find and disable any additional devices. And we can choose a headpiece. Not exactly good looking headgear, but obviously we have a sniper's headgear and marksman headgear, which only have a slight change in stats, or a common data crystal, which is probably what we'll be taking. But yeah, let's go find and disable 4 bombs, shall we? We need to locate the bombs, and then there's a particular terminal where we deposit them. And that makes them inert, basically. Oh, there's one straight away. When you pick them up, you do have a time limit of, what's that, I guess 35 seconds? That's one done. That's 2. There's a law object here we may as well check out. The monument to Lord Ergast. I have no idea what the Sith language means. I'm sure it's very impressive though. We could look at the codex and it'll probably tell me what it means actually, but I'm too lazy, maybe? Not disinterested? Pick one of the above. There you go. That's all 4 bombs complete and disarmed. Now we just need to return to the mission terminal. Excellent.
Alright,
Make you look good. Yes, I heard you the first time. Thank you. We'll just be on our way. We're going to have to keep an eye out for any little stars that appear on the map, just in case there's a collectible mission that we'll be able to take. Let's have a look at our Shadow Spawn. We might do that one en route. That's on the way to Lord Graffin's estate. Obviously, we need, if we look at the map here, Lord Graffin's estate's right down here. If we can follow either this road or this one, they kind of combine together. Obviously, we could have used the Imperial Transport Service droids, but I like to take the scenic route. And there is an area quest. I wonder if that area quest is classified as a Area 2+. Let's find out. Let's head into this area. We found a Hadra's encampment. I think it's like called Hadra's Defeat or something. And there used to be... actually no. All these people used to be both like strong elites and maybe a few champions. And there used to be a quest here. Huh. Looks like they removed it. Interesting. Oh, now I'm stuck and I can't get back up. I was trying not to aggro the probe droids there that have been reprogrammed. A lore object about the Chevan race. Yeah, the species. Normally, Captain Giga will give you a mission. Looks like they removed that one as well.
As intended.
Let's look at the map here. We head straight down. We'll head to where we need to go. Avoid the local wildlife. Nope. Sandor. Okay. Oh, story arc Drummond Cass. Ah, that's the person we need to speak to about the Revanite quest. So this is where he's gotten himself.
I know of you. You work quietly and tell no secrets. I am the apprentice and voice of Darth Charnas. I speak in his name and I would bargain for your services.
I've never heard of any Darth Charnas.
My master prefers to remain in the shadows, but do not doubt his power, nor his ability to reward success. I speak for him. I require individuals capable of gaining prestige in a society weaned on secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn respect, if not love. I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith. You would serve well.
What sort of enemy are you referring to?
Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society. For years, the Revanite heretics have secretly recruited military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries, anyone who can add to their power.
What makes them heretics?
Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord, tainted by Jedi ways. If you can uncover the Revanite leader's identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
Do you have a plan in mind?
The Revanites have a secret compound in the jungle. Take this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Interesting. Okay. Who else do we have? A droid that tells us about a flashpoint, priority missions, and of course Captain Son Nova. First of all, we'll go see Drozen, the Revanite cultist at the entrance to their camp. As I say, it's worthwhile doing this because there is an event for the Revanites that ask you to go into Lord Graffin's estate. Okay, there's definitely something we're meant to be gathering around here.
You and me?
But I can't pick it up.
Getting good.
Wait a minute. That said I required slicing 25 to get that that data terminal, and yet we sliced it, and we only have 9 true skill. I think there's a bug somewhere. Yeah, slicing required 25. Slicing. Huh. That could be slightly messed up, especially some of the endgame, like, slicing terminals. Had to keep an eye on that. Sorry, the people at BioWare may need the patch. You discovered a Revanite compound.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
What is this place?
This place is our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Why would a Jedi join the Sith? And what do you mean by something more?
As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
What do you mean, reborn? What was Revan's final fate?
Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force. The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
I'm not Sith. What does Revan have to teach me?
Sith or not, Imperial or not, Revan taught many people. Anyone can benefit from our work. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
What do I have to do to meet the Master? I'm eager to speak to him.
Around you, you'll find your new teachers, Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
I see. Okay, we'll do your tasks. And of course the first one is to speak to Elder Revanite Jorval.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good. But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Consider carefully, for every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
I serve the Empire. I doubt even death would free me from that.
No. You might be surprised. Leave your old life behind, and let your allegiances die with it. Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn. Remade.
You expect me to go to this cave?
I expect nothing of you. The choice to walk the path of Revan or to return to the life you left is yours. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
I think I understand.
Go. Free yourself from the life you've made. The petty choices, the mistakes, the oaths sworn. All of it will be washed away. It will be terrible. It will be glorious. When the deed is done and you have reached the end of the cave, return to me.
Meditate at the Revanite altar. Okay. There's something worth doing here while on the way to this cave as well. I wonder if someone's defeated it already. Let's go have a look. There's a low object, but it's normally guarded by a particularly annoying mini-boss fight, I suppose you could call it, if you're not well geared. Ah, there it is. Droid H-8. A defective demolition droid.
Alright, make me look good.
There you go. Requires level 50 scavenging, and we're still doing it. I'll stop talking about that now. The statue of Kresh. Now, when I say is Kresh, is that Vodal Kresh? I ask for a particular reason. The Kresh bloodline. Yeah, they betrayed the Emperor somehow. Okay. I ask me now. Oh, hello. Electronic safe. The reason for that will become apparent in a future video.
Alright, make me look good.
If you're familiar with the flashpoints that will be going on, you'll know the reason why, and if not, you'll find out when we get there. So probe droids that will disable all sensors. That's I think it's used for the bounty hunter quest. That I mentioned you can get on the Imperial fleet. Spy past the wildlife once again.
I don't like this place. I don't like being here. Do what you have to do with the statue and let's get out.
Sounds good. Game over. Or maybe not.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn. Your old life, everything you were, all of it is dead, buried inside that cave.
I'm not sure what you mean.
In the cave you died. You stand before me, made anew. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
I don't feel anything.
There is no shame in that. When Revan died, the rebirth took many months. It will be no different with you. You've done well. And I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite. Choosing allegiance to us, first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now. And may the Force make you strong.
Thank you. Hey, we almost gained level 21 just from completing that quest. Now to find our next trainer.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
How often does the Master ask that someone be killed?
The Master doesn't have to ask. He trusts me with that burden of judgment. I'm Ladra. Once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord, I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
How did a disturbed woman like you acquire so much power?
Disturbed? I'm the product of Darth Revan's teachings and the Master's instruction. My mind is clear, as yours will soon be. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
I have to do this to meet the Master?
Of course. The Master doesn't waste time with students. You must complete your initiation. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grathan. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a rain of blood and death.
What do you plan to do once you have it?
I'll give it a place of honor here in the compound, of course, so every Revanite can see it. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
She's just a little bit crazy. And you need to find Torun. There he is.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Torun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
I need to know where Darth Revan's mask is. And be quick.
So, Ladra sent you. She wants me to ritually prepare you for contact with Revan's mask, eh? A pointless ceremony. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
What difference does it make what Ladra believes?
She misleads young initiates like yourself with her narrow beliefs. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
You're gaining something as well.
I'm not after the mask for myself. I have no use for it, except for what it represents. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
I'll bet that mask would look good on me.
I doubt it's in any condition to wear. Still, that would be better than giving it to Ladra. I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
So, yeah, the Mask of Revan himself, held within a secure vault within Lord Graffin's estate, which is why we needed to kind of do these Revanite quests before we headed that way. But we can now do so.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Let's head back to what they call the wall. And from there, I think we'll break this video. Of course, we'll be able to pick up maybe 1 or 2 quests as before we head further into Lord Graffin's estate. Remember, we still need to get that guardsman's key card to find this inventor who's working on behalf of the Dissidents. And of course, we have this heroic mission, which we'll probably do before we enter the estate itself. So, is there anything we need to sell?
Alright, make me look good.
Another companion gift. Yeah, we'll park ourselves here. May as well. And as I say, when we come back, obviously, actually I forgot to say, this is the wall. Kind of separates the rest of the German cast from some of the other more dangerous wildlife. Even though there's plenty already on the other side of the wall as well. You know, futility and all that jazz. But no, as I say, when we come back, we'll head on our way to Lord Graffin's estate. I may need to split that video in two depending on how long it takes, but yeah, we'll see how it develops and how many side missions we'll be doing while we're there. As always, feel free to comment if you so wish, and I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye now.